So the first part of our practical training with our puppies is we need to have a look at how to lure our puppies with food correctly. So luring plays a really important part of our puppies' training because we use luring to teach them their basic obedience skills, and we can also use luring to develop some really good engagement and focus and attention on us, especially around distractions. So first of all, we want to have a look at how to hold that food lure. So I don't like to see people holding food in the tips of their fingers and trying to lure their puppy around like so. It means if you've got a puppy that's very nippy and bitey, then you'll find that you're often getting the tips of your fingers bitten. It can be quite painful. Also, when we're using luring to create hand signals in our obedience and teaching our puppy how to sit and how to drop, holding our food like this can also make for strange looking hand signals later down the track once we move beyond the luring stage. So when we're holding our food lure, you want to have a flat palm. We're putting our food at the base of our fingers with our thumb over the top. And when you're luring, you're probably going to want to have 3 or 4 treats in your hand there. I'll just chuck 2 in there for now. So also think about when you're training your puppy the food you're using, because it also needs to be food that you can hold effectively in your hand like this and reward your puppy and use that food easily there. So we're putting our food base of our fingers, thumb over the top. You want the food sticking out because it needs to entice and tease your puppy. When we hold our food like this, our puppy's nose then is going to be driving straight into the palm of our hand like so. And they're going to be licking and chomping, trying to get that food. Your hand should be getting really slobbery if you're luring well there. Luring isn't about having the food out here. Food needs to be directly on your puppy's nose. So their nose is driving in there, and then we can maneuver our puppy's body with that. When our puppy's driving into the palm and licking into the palm of our hand, we're also not getting the painful fingertip biting and that there. So it's also a lot nicer for you with those bitey little puppies. That's also how I'm going to reward my puppy or my dog with food or treats as well there. So if you tend to find that when you're hand feeding your dog or hand feeding them with rewards for training, you're presenting the food like this and you're getting those fingers bitten, then instead when you present the food, so have the food in your hand, but present it like so. So you're always using your thumb to hold the food into the palm of your hand. So for example, it would be like, yes, and then you'd present the food like so, and the dog takes it. So that way their mouth is coming into the palm of your hand and their little teeth aren't taking your fingers into their mouth and biting them there.